the maths before we explore a new Numberblocks episode. We're going to have a look at doing something called a pictogram, where you can collect some information and then show what you found out by using pictures in like a special chart. Now, to help explain it, first of all, have a look at the very first link below, which is a video to show you about collecting different people's favourite types of ice cream and then making a pictogram from that information. So if you watch that first, then come back and we'll have a go at making a pictogram. So you've watched the video about collecting favourite ice cream flavours and how they use pictures and laid them out so you can find out how many people like different which flavour and which one was the most popular. Now you can have a go by using this program on the internet, and there'll be a link below, and we can have a go at making your own pictogram. So it might be that you can chat to people in your family to find out what they like or what they have, and it might be you might want to send your nannies and granddads a message, or if you already know the answers, you'll be able to fill in a chart. So on this red background up in the corner, can you see here, it's got a puff for pictograms. So this is where we're going to make pictograms, but we will explore different parts of this during the next couple of weeks. But we're going to have a look at making a pictogram about fruit to start with. So I'm going to click on the fruit one. And then at the bottom here, can you see we've got 5 different types of fruit. We've got, shout them out, yeah, apples, bananas, oranges, pears, and strawberries. Now what you've got to do is make a pictogram of the fruit that your family likes to eat. And it could be other people that you know. So if you're going to call your friends today, or if you are calling some of your family, you could ask them too. And what you have to do is use the add, can you see the add signs here, the plus signs? So if you think about you first of all, if you like apples, just press the add sign once, and that apple there, look, is your apple. That means you like apples. If you don't like bananas, don't put an add sign, go along, and then like you might like a strawberry and put a strawberry up. Then you might ask your mum or your dad, and they might like, your mum might like oranges and strawberries, and your dad might like pears and strawberries, and your, I don't know, you might have a parrot that likes to eat a bit of apple. You might have a nan who really loves strawberries. And then you can build up your pictogram, and as you press the add sign each time, you'll see that one of the pictures gets added to your chart. Now if you accidentally press too many times, the take away sign next to it takes one away for you. And then once you've got all the fruits that your family like, then you can work out which is the most popular fruit in your family and your friends, and which one isn't. So if this was a real survey and I'd asked all my family, which one here would be the most popular? It'd be the strawberries, because there's more. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the highest number. Which one would be the least popular? Bananas. Oh, it's because I forgot to ask the minions, isn't it? So have a go at doing those, and then you can, if I refresh it, you can use different ones. There's one about pets, there's one about mini beasts, insects. Ugh. If you scroll down, there's one about transport and what the weather's like, so you could make different ones. And there is one here that says blank, where you can create your own one, and you can choose different things to put there. So you might want to choose that. Here we go, plants, and then you could put, oops, you could put different plants. You have to use the arrows. There's a daffodil, look. And you place your own pictures that you like. Let's go for that one, and you stick them along the bottom, and then you can ask your family which is their favourite flowers, whichever one you like. So have a go at doing those first, and then we'll explore the next Numberblock episode. Once you've done your pictograms, then have a go at watching the number block episode. It's about counting sheep. And what we'll do is we'll explore some of the episodes in between the numbers that are higher than 10, so that we can learn lots of new things about the numbers. And then at the end of each week, we'll have a look at one of the new numbers as well. Okay, so follow the link first and watch the number blocks episode, and come back and we will explore things to do with counting sheep. So in that episode we had lots of things to do with the dice, didn't we? Let's roll. So can we see if we can just remember what the numbers are by looking at the number of dots without having to count them? Do you reckon you can do that? Shout it out. 1. Shout it out. 6. Look, a row of 3 and a row of 3. 6. This one. 4. Look, 2 2s. 2 2 4. This one, we know this one. 6. 4. I always get the same numbers. So you can have a go at doing that with the dice first of all. Roll it, shout out the number. Make sure you know all the numbers on the dice to 6 without having to count them. I only ever get 6s and 4s. Once you've explored the dice, you need 6 objects. That you could get some cotton wool and have 6 sheep if you wanted. You could even make them into real sheep. Well, not real sheep, but you could decorate them to look like real sheep, give them legs and things, and we'll use these to help us explore the different groups that make 6. So let's make sure I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 sheep. Now, if you've got 6 objects out in front of you, I'm going to ask you to tell me how many groups of 3 can you make with the 6 objects. Go. Now if I go too fast, remember to pause. So groups of 3, so I've got to count them into 3s. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So there's one group. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. There's a second group. So that's one group of 3. And there's another group of 3. So I can say 2 groups of 3 makes 6. Or 3 and 3 equal 6. I can prove that with my number blocks. So I've got the 3 and a 3. So I've got 2 3s. And if I put the 2 3s together, it should make which number block? It should make number block 6. They're the same height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 3s make 6. Right, let's put these back to how they were. Now, how many groups of 2 can you make using your objects or your sheep? How many groups of 2? If you've done that, I'm going to put them into 2. So I've got 1, 2. That's one group. 1, 2. So second group. 1, 2. Oh, that one jumped. Oh, he jumped again. He's trying to escape, isn't he? He's like the sheep in the number blocks episode. That's my third group. 1, 2, 3. 3 groups of 2 equals 6. I can prove that with my number blocks. So I've got 1, 2, 2 lots of 2, and 3 lots of 2. And if I put them on top of each other, I can count in 2s. Look, 2, 4, 6. And if I lay number 6 next to it, I can see that they are the same height. So 3 2s. And if we did it the other way around, we know that 2 3s make 6. Last one. How many 1s? How many groups of 1s can you get into 6? You done it? Just put 1 1 1 1 1 1, and I can count that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups of 1 make 6 equals 6. I'm going to split 6 up to prove that. There's one block, another 1 block, another one, another one, another one, and another one. If we put them back together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups of 1 equals 6. Now you could explore another number like that if you wanted to. Just be wary that some numbers don't actually fit into each number. Actually, I wonder if you know which of the other numbers, if you tried to put them into number 6, just wouldn't go. So maybe you could find that out for me, and then select your own number and have a go at seeing how many groups of 2s or 3s or even 4s or 5s actually fit into the number. Good luck.